Well, there's our guy again. Been a long time. It's been over a year since I've done this. And you're going to have to forgive the fedora hair. But my hair's going away. Some things have happened during the time that I've been gone. And one is got a new set of teeth. Wouldn't recommend it to anybody, but you know, hey, you got to do what you got to do. Had 2 birthdays since I did this. Now that doesn't make it 2 years since I've done this, but it's been about a year and a half, and a long time. Let me see what the fedora looks like here. What do you think, huh? Is that the new me? You know, that's something that just flat out amazes me. I haven't done this since 2015. I forget the exact date, but it's a pretty good piece back. I think about a year and a half, give or take. And I still have people that go to the site and watch the videos, which I'm very, what's the word I'm looking for, appreciative of. Because, you know, it's just an old man sitting around going on about the things that happen in his day-to-day life and how he feels about things that happen in his day-to-day life, like politics. I'm going to try not to get into politics tonight because I will say that I am extremely dissatisfied with the way things have gone. But, you know, it used to be that when I was young and invincible, that I always felt like that I could have an effect. Not just on this media, but just, you know, I could go. I've always been a political entity. I've participated. The way things are going now, it doesn't appear to me that at my best I could have any effect at all. Things are, yeah, I want to say out of control. Who's controlled? Certainly not mine. There were certain spectrums in my lifetime where I more or less had control of, you know, what was going on around me, but not anymore. It's ridiculous. And I suspect as time goes along, I'll have less and less. But it is what it is. Needless to say, of course, I'm still on dialysis. That's the reason this is the way it is. And the teeth are out. And there's a lot of side effects to dialysis, but I've been on dialysis 8 years now. 8 years. And I wish that I wasn't. But that's 8 years that I've had that I wouldn't have had if it wasn't for that procedure. So I really don't have any complaints. Anyway, I wanted to say hi. It amazes me the people that have been, would the word loyal sound egotistical, but I don't know how else to put it. I go up to my YouTube, my channel on YouTube, and the number of hits increase every time. So evidently there are folks out there in the world that find my slant on things interesting, and it's very flattering. So this is more or less of an experiment. I will tell you, I want to pull out one person particularly, and that's Tracy Sanders. I tried something, Tracy, with my one of those cameras that you so graciously gave me years ago now. But I set it over here. I took this camera off, and I set it over here on the black camera on the tripod, and I cranked that thing up. Did about, I don't know, 30 seconds, maybe a minute. Shut it down, pulled the memory card out, stuck it in the computer. There it was. If at all, the quality of the video is better than this thing, and I've had this for years. I've got some things to figure out. One thing about that, Tracy, is that thing, that camera will take a power cord, and I have to assume run on forever. So I got online, I researched the camera, the model number and everything, and sure enough, there was the power cord. I ordered the power cord. I think it was $15. No, it was only $5 something. It'll be coming. I bought out, and I went out and I bought me some rechargeable batteries, which with the power cord, of course, I'm assuming that I don't know. I'm probably incorrect. I'm going to say I'm assuming that the camera will recharge the batteries, but I bet they won't. I bet I'll have to go out and get some kind of a little recharger. But anyway, in the not too distant future, I'm going to try to augment this procedure with the other camera, and the software is different. That Kodak camera, when I put the card in, it came up with some software that was already in the computer, and I don't know how compatible that's going to be with YouTube and Facebook and the way we do things. But for now, I've got kind of got the want-tos again. I'm kind of surprised my hair my hair doesn't look any thinner than it does. Let me see. Yeah, it's pretty thin. But anyway, I want to say hi to my friends and tell them that it's my intention for me and my little buddy here to get back into routine, and you will hear me here in the next few days to a week, or when I've got the time. I'm going to start politicking again, because for me, the way it's going, they need another voice out there. So, you folks, I tried to make a list of people that I feel fairly certain over the years have watched these, so, and I want to say good evening to them. Richard Stenta, my buddy down in Raleigh, Durham. I don't call you on the phone there much as I should, but hope you didn't get washed away in those floods. Brian Terrell. Brian's moved. He used to live up the road from me. He's not there anymore. Tracy Sanders, I already told you what I'm going to try to do. Hope it works. Ike Stevens. Actually, in some sense, Ike, you've brought on this thing about the camera, because I know that, or I think I know that I believe you use your phone. And I think the software you use came in the computer. So I'm going to try it. Dan and Paulette. Dan's my brother. Paulette's my sister-in-law. And haven't said hi to them in a long time. I know. I feel certain that they do look in from time to time. What is that? Fran Feldman. Hi, Fran. Hope you don't get any more snow. For those of you that don't know, of course, I grew up in the north, up in western New York. I call that Siegel North, and one of our good friends up there is Fran. And here, I was a week or two back. I mean, I believe in May. It was snowing. It's not completely unusual. It does happen. Happened when I was a youngster living up there, but snow in May, that's pretty good. Dory Warmock, she's a good friend of ours. She's our tax lady. She quit. She retired, but she's a sweetheart. Fred Cordell, you old stinker. I'm gonna be getting in your psyche, my man. You know me. Pinko, liberal Democrat. I'm coming after you, guy. Anyway, have a good evening. Jerry Broomfield, that's my son. Mike and Pam Lisherdone, and I'll see you guys in about, let's see, about 45 days. All things being equal. John Broomfield. Hope all's going well with you, good guy. And Goldie Nix, that's one of my buddies from back in the CB days. For those of you that know that I have always loved my CB. It's down right now, tower's down, and I'm 78 years old now, and I'm too old to climb a tower, and I'm too old to just do the things it takes to put it back together. So I'm stuck with 2 meters on the amateur bands. I wish I could get my CB working again, because that's my comfort zone, and I get a lot of criticism about that. Anyway, I'm gonna shut this down, and I will be doing it again, and I'll always have my buddy here. He's part of the package. So you guys out there in TV land, keep me in mind, and we're gonna put this up and put it in the computer.